3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? So it's almost bedtime, but I'm going to just, I don't know, I just want to make a little something. I don't even know what, so we'll see what happens. But I just want to have some fun really quick. So let's validate this sphere. Let's use move. We'll do something like that. Oops, where is my cylinder sphere? Let's move these out of the little binky thing. Okay, so we have a sphere. This will be the body. Cylinder. This will be the floor. Let's add some leggies. Oh, I can turn post-process off. Turn this down. Do mirror. Okay. Maybe the legs be a little bit smaller. Maybe something like that. I'm gonna turn on symmetry so I can still adjust them both. Oh, let me turn symmetry off. They're in a mirror, so I don't need symmetry on. That's right. Oh, I forget that sometimes. Okay. I like to put a little bend in them. But maybe we'll move them back so it'll be a little bit better balanced. I'm going to validate these little leggies. And add some spheres for feeties, excuse me. We'll go ahead and do the mirror. I think that looks good. Do I want to make them a little bit smaller? Feet. I think that looks good. So I'm going to validate these. Join children. And I think I'll just join them with the legs for now. And let's trim these. Let's trim this. So I'll use rectangle and trim right around that. Oh, I probably should trim a little bit lower. That's fine. I'm going to Voxel remesh it. Like 150. And let's add do we want to play around with this with the tube tool, or just use a sphere? Let's use the tube tool. Let's do tube again. Path, do 1, 2, buckle my shoe. We'll do mirror, we'll do radius. I actually want it to be bigger on the bottom. Add another node here. Hit a line. I don't even know. I have no idea what this even is. But that makes it fun sometimes, I think. Spline? Spline helps. Alright, so I wonder if I can, you know, I really want to separate the two. But I don't know if I can at this point. Alright. You know, I want to do another tube. I want to do a curve. Whoops. Oops. Come on, just move over. Put it right in the middle. Not twist. I don't want twist. I want radius. So let's make this bigger here. I don't know why. I just want like some weird character. I don't know where some of these characters come from when I'm doing like sketching. I turn on spline so it's nice and curvy. Okay, I want to change the profile. I want flat on top, but round on the bottom. Oh, that's the opposite. Excuse me. Okay, actually it looks all right. I just don't want to bury this curve too much. Clean this up a little bit. Now the only problem is when I want to, oh, this is going to be an issue. Maybe not. It'd be nice to just keep it. Let's validate it. It would be nice to keep it smooth up here. I'm going to do symmetry. Whoops. I'm going to smooth this. Maybe even move. Maybe I'll make this wider up here. Make it a little more interesting. Okay, so we have some interesting shapes. I'm going to validate the arms, and I'm going to voxel. Let me save. Yeah, I'll just save it as Pinky. I want to voxel remesh 175. Oh no, we have to subdivide first. Multi-res, subdivide, subdivide, and then we should be able to voxel remesh. Oop, I think I just heard an animal outside. I'm gonna move the arms back a little bit. Let's use, what do I want to use? Let's use mask. And just make some. Okay, we need to subdivide this. Let's voxel remesh it around 200. I just want to make it a little bit more tough. That's better. I'm trying to figure out if I want the eyes to be high or low. Okay, so we'll do, we'll go here, invert, and then we'll just use the gizmo. So move that back, maybe make it a little smaller. And then turn that off. And we have a nice socket. Might just give him a mouth. Okay, we'll invert this, and then we'll push this back, maybe up a little bit, maybe even make it bigger. Voxel remesh all this, and then smooth it out. Let's try to move this thing a little bit more in the middle. I think we have to utilize twist. Wait, can we? Oh, I don't even think I can. I think I already validated it. But that's all right. Okay. Fingers. Solo this. Inflate. So if this was a little character, I feel like this part would be the whole thumb area. And the thumb might come off like this. Let's see what this looks like. It actually doesn't look too bad, it's just the thumb looks weird. Oh, you know, another thing that I'm doing is I'm like, I think they should be sort of level with the yeah, I think I was making them too straight down instead of not straight down. Stupid smooth tool. Just remesh it. Smooth. Lightly smooth. So we don't lose too much of this little detail. Maybe we'll do a little elbow action. Smooth it out so it's not so egregious. Maybe just a little less. Let's add, again, it's underneath. I don't know how I'm adding things and they're going underneath something that's hidden. So let's use the gizmo and bring it up and forward. Let's try some teeth different way. Let's flatten this out. I used to make teeth like this more often. Go ahead and validate it. Maybe I'll flatten the bottoms. Let me solo it. Squish it together a little bit more. Maybe move. Make move really big. Turn symmetry on so we can just push it out evenly. Oops. Use flatten. Maybe we'll flatten the bottom. Move this in. Let's add some, do a quick save. T2, so these are more teeth, teethies, so we'll mirror. We have to find it, here it is, make it smaller. Push it in there. Find a little home for our teeth. Oh, they're a little bit pointed out. It looks a little bit weird. Okay, let's take this one and clone it. Okay. pretty cool. It's a fun little character. Okay, so the teeth look good. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Let's validate these. Put them together with the teeth. We'll just join them. Add sphere. Excuse me. And let's try to make his eyes work. Okay, maybe we'll validate and maybe we'll try to stretch these out. Look pretty good. Do we want them bigger? Maybe even smaller. I kind of like the big eyes. Let's give them a little tuchus. So I like these. I'm just going to rename this eyes. Let's give them a little tuchus. So we'll do sphere, we'll do mirror, we'll do gizmo. We don't really want them to have like cake, just like a little tuchus. Doesn't need to be full cake though. Just a little bit. We'll validate these. We'll validate his little bunda. So we have that, and then we have the body. So I think we can just join these together. I think I'll use inflate and kind of go over here. So this inflate is severe. Can't tell if it's too much. Maybe we'll do a little clay up here. Or you can go the opposite way and do something really heavy. Maybe clay. Maybe it doesn't. Ooh, let's get rid of this color. And also another thing I've been doing is flattening out these eye sockets. Excuse me. Okay, smooth these again. Just get everything looking nice and clean. You know, maybe we'll do a Taurus. So let's use, let's make it a little thicker. Make it a little bigger. And we use the gizmo. Maybe we'll plug this in somehow. If we can plug that in, then we can use things like the move tool on symmetry, and we can kind of fill this in a little bit, make it look like, kind of keep it even. Sort of made it look like it's the same, you know, it's just part of him. I think it works. Okay, I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Okay, so we have this. Let's save. Let's voxel remesh this around 250. Solidify everything up a little bit. We should be able to smooth his little bunda, his little bonus. And maybe we do maybe we take the body and the legs, we voxel remesh that down to like, maybe like 160. And then we smooth all this again. Oh, symmetry. Come on, symmetry. Help me out here. You have literally one job. I gotta voxel remesh it a little higher. Losing too much of the shape of the feet. Okay, so let's voxel remesh back up to like 250. Okay, these feet, now that I did that, I feel like I need to trim them again. Of course, I have the wrong thing. Never fails. Trim that, make them nice and clean. I'm going to take everything except for the floor. Just move it down a smidge. Smooth this out a little bit because it looks kind of funny. I think I made his butt too narrow, but that's okay. Let's add some little pupils in there. So the eyes are good. I'm going to validate them. We'll add some little pupils. Gizmo, let's do mirror. Oh, that's great. I love it. If you like it, I love it. Let's try to flatten this a little bit. He looks happy too. He looks quite happy, which I like. Maybe we can add some clay here. To add to the general happiness. Normally I would use a sphere for that. and merge it, because sometimes that's a lot cleaner. So if I wanted to do like 2 cheeks, I would just do the same thing. Oh, come on. I would just do the same thing. Kind of squash it a little bit, and then kind of put the cheeks where I kind of want them. You can mirror it and then validate it, and then just use move or drag to kind of get them, just manipulate them. Because it'll usually give a cleaner cheek. Like something like that. Oh, here we go. The dimming. I hate it. So now we can take this and validate it. So that'll be the cheek. And where's the body? Where's the body? Oh, legs. Okay. Let's save real quick. Voxel remesh these two together at like 250. And then smooth to make them one. So this is like this is the much cleaner way to do it. Just like using primitives and using really clean shapes just helps. It helps it look nice and clean. Let's use drag and just drag up this mouth a little bit. Maybe he doesn't need too much. Maybe I should pull this out some. Do we like that more or less? I think I like it a little bit more. Just gives a little something. Also, do we want to flatten this part out? It looks clean. You can use pinch to kind of pinch this if you still want to have that visual plane difference. That helps with that a lot. But I think it does look good. Let's see how it looks on the bottom. I like it. Just feeling very experimental. What if I change the so it's not so now that I've done that, I think I want to take the teeth, clone, change this to Y, and then flip object. That should flip the teeth. So now I can use them for the bottom, but only the parts that I want. I kind of like that. The only problem is we lose the other we lose kind of in there. I should have like done something about that earlier. Not that it really makes a difference, but it kind of does. We could be able to take layer and sub. To kind of just make some depth in there. Just a good way to kind of like, you know, if anyone's looking in there, I want them to see that there's teeth. Let's drag this part up. So if this bottom lip is kind of, maybe I should protect the top with select mask. Let's use the lasso, and I just want to kind of protect the top and just use drag and just drag this up a little bit. Okay, let's clear this. You can smooth this out. Should be okay. Do we even need to do that? I don't think we do. I kind of like it. Maybe we'll even just make these a little bit lower even. Maybe we'll even just put a little tongue in there. Really, not even really a tongue, just like something to kind of just a little something in there in case anyone's looking. This is such a strange little character. But anyway, let's go ahead and validate this. This is the tongue. We'll validate whatever that is. Let's take everything. Let's save first. Let's change everything to subsurface. We can get out of this. We can go back to lit PBR for the colors. We can probably add our lights back. Probably even turn our environment up a little bit. Okay, so we'll paint all. Somehow the arms didn't get included in that. That's okay. These will go a little bit darker. I didn't really mean to clean it or paint it, but it's kind of painted now. Does that look too much like Santa? A little bit of a darker tongue in there. Oh, I didn't do any eyelashes. We'll do really simple ones. So they should be the same. So we'll take curve and snap. And we'll do our little, oh, I used curve, didn't I? I'm so used to always using snap. But the curve is much better now. So we'll do spline and mirror. We'll do the radius. Make that small, this a little bit bigger. And we can change the profile, but I think I'll leave it. I think I'll leave it as it is. So we'll take it off snap and move this into the just remove that into the skin. Same thing back here. Bury that there. Okay, let's make this black too, but rough. I see. You know what I did? All right, so this needs to be a lot shorter. So I'm gonna move all this. Okay. I think that's better. There's something I'm still not 100% on, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what it is at the moment. Maybe it's just very thick. Possible that that's what it was. Oh, you know what? I don't think these got subsurfaced. And arms. Let's validate these. Arms. So I'll bring these up. So arms and legs. So legs is the body. This tube is also connected. So this should all be the same subsurface, and we'll just bring it down a little bit. So it's not so completely see-through. And teeth are looking good. Rest of the body's looking good. But what is this? So torus, tube, legs, and arms. Let's see if there's a different color we want. Metalness, no. I guess we'll just leave it this color. Kind of interesting. I like him. wonder what he would look like if his eyes were bigger. I think it's kind of fun. I kind of love it. I kind of like it. What if I hid this, took this, added a mirror to it, it's kind of cool too. A little bit of a better profile. Maybe we move these to the back a little bit. Might be able to use inflate. Okay, I like him. I like him a lot. See what it looks like in perspective. I think it's good. I think he came out really fun. All right, so let's put on some post-process. Really get a good look. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, I'm happy with the rascal. So let's just save and let's call it a day. Let's go ahead and send this. Screen. Yeah, let's do screen. That's fine. All right, that's it. Fun little freestyle sculpt. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe if you aren't already. All right, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video. Do you ever see those really cool 3D sculpts and you're like, how do people make these? You're gonna learn today. What's up guys, welcome back to another Udemy course with me, Drug Free Dave, and today we're gonna sculpt Spider-Man. So I've been drawing for over 30 years and I've been doing digital art for about 8 years, and I've been doing 3D since only 2021. You can learn this stuff really quickly with Nomad Sculpt. So in today's class, you're gonna make Spider-Man step by step from a sphere all the way to finish, rendered image. We're gonna be working in Nomad Sculpt. It works on tablets, both iPad, iPad Pro, or Android tablets, and you can create some stunning 3D models right on your tablet. So what you're learning in this class is how to use basic shapes, primitive shapes, to build the structure of our character, of Spider-Man. And then we're going to go through voxel merging and bringing things together, We're gonna group things so we can move him and pose him. Hands, we're gonna do the Spider-Man paint. So you're gonna learn all of this in class. I'm gonna walk you through everything step by step, so you'll be able to follow along pretty easily, as long as you have a basic understanding of Nomad Sculpt. But this is a longer class. This is a little bit more of an advanced class. So make sure that you take one of my beginners class before you jump right into this one. I had a lot of fun sculpting this character, and I know you will too. So let's get started on our 3D sculpt, Spider-Man. What's up guys, Drug for Dave here, and welcome to another Skillshare exclusive class. This one is called the Kawaii Workshop. We're going to be working in 3D and Nomad Sculpt. I'll be using the iPad Pro 2021, but Nomad Sculpt is available on iPads and iPad Pros and Samsung tablets. So I really love making characters and doing character designs, putting them together, sculpting them, modeling them. Very cute, simple. So not only is this class all about cute characters, but it's all about making our scene and making our models with efficiency in mind. But we're going to take extra steps to make sure our poly count stays low where it should be. So we're also going to focus on composition. We're going to add a background in, and we're going to make our scene fit seamlessly with that background. And we're going to add our little characters in so it looks like that is the background scene. We're going to make it really blurry. A lot of artistic stylization coming into this class because that's how I work and that's what I love to do. This class comes with a ton of free extras. I'm going to include a whole room so you can use your characters once you finish them to populate the room. I made all of these assets, really cool assets, and I'm going to include those all with this class because it's just fun to use your characters and put them in a physical space and move them around in a physical space. Alright, so that's my pitch. That's it for this intro. I really had a great time making this class, and I'm looking forward to joining you in class so we can make some really cute little kawaii characters. Alright, so let's move on to the next video, class project.